Hello, friends. If you're new, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for the patronage. I deeply appreciate it. So, I've been building up to this point with talking about the late Bronze Age in Canaan and the Iron Age in Canaan. To give you the full backstory so you could understand the socio-political and cultural situations of the Middle Bronze and Late Bronze Ages, plus the early Iron Ages, and how the emergence of Israel fit within that paradigm. So let's go. A generation or two ago, Israel's prehistory would have started with historians trying to validate the Genesis account. Histories of Israel in the mid-80s, however, became much more skeptical. This healthy dose of skepticism is warranted, for there are no archaeological verified facts to prop up the Pentateuch, nor is there any historically useful information contained therein that can help shed light on the emergence of Israel in Iron Age Canaan. The reason for this is simple. The Pentateuch stories were compiled at least 400 years after the first historical evidence for Israel. Their agenda, legitimating Israel's claim to the land, equally renders them useless for any historical reconstruction. We must therefore understand the traditions of migration of ancient Israelites through the lens of well-documented Amorite movements in the late 3rd and 2nd millennium BCE. We have stories of these Amorites penetrating the Egyptian delta during the Hyksos era of dynasties 15 through 17. This points to some events in the Genesis account having some basis in history, but without archaeological evidence, we can't be sure. The patriarchal stories combine elements from so many different periods that they cannot be placed in any era. To say anything more is pure speculation. The Pentateuch stories belong to the period of the monarchy, when people attempted to create a prehistory and an identity unique to Israel in order to unify it. Exodus and Numbers, on the other hand, require closer examination. Here too, the archaeological evidence is of primary importance, and this is minimal to non-existent. For instance, no Egyptian text mentions anything that is described in the Bible. Neither can non-textual evidence be found. The Bible depicts the Exodus and Transjordanian sojourn as an epic tale of thousands upon thousands of organized tribal peoples traveling with tribal and clan paraphernalia, setting up tents and performing elaborate cultic activities. This confederation supposedly captured Canaanite towns and larger territories. However, there are two major problems with this. First, it is highly unlikely that these details were preserved in oral tradition for at least 500 years. Secondly, we may have identified some of the sites. Biblical Dibon may be the Arabic Diban, capital of Moab. Heshbon may be Arabic Hesban. Both have been excavated by Bible scholars trying to prove the Bible. Neither site was occupied at the time of the supposed conquests. There are obviously more identified and excavated sites. I will get to these when I cover the excavated sites. Until then, you will just have to wait. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new content, hit the bell next to the subscribe button. My Twitter, Discord, email, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the source I used for this episode. If you wish to support this channel, you may do so on my PayPal link. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a few videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Remember, an unexamined life is one not worth living. Until next time, friends, goodbye.